how to analyze your client's existing policies. Within the Fintegrate review, which helps you build and justify your recommendation, you'll be able to follow this journey here at the top with the risk analysis, existing policies, and the policy analysis, which I'll focus on today. So in a previous video, I've added some of my existing policies, which I can do either manually or using the IntelliFlow integration. So because I've added these policies, I can now analyze them all in one page. So I'm currently using Finametrica as a risk provider here. So that risk analysis section allows me to see whether the client is within a comfortable range of risk or whether I need to change that potentially within the recommendation for them to take more or less risk based on their goals. I then have the total annual cost and charges table. So that's going to give me the details for each policy that I'll be looking at, but also, of course, the existing overall. So these are all the aggregated cost and charges that will include the fund cost, the portfolio management charge, if there is one, your advisor, the existing client's advisory charge, and anything else, as well as platform charges. So that gives you a nice overview, and you've got a little toggle here to take a look at it from a chart perspective, so it's more visual for the clients. Within the past performance, you can, of course, take a look at the various past performance timing. You can be a little bit more granular if you wish to within the diary here with the time frame, and this allows you, of course, to compare each policy individually. You'll have an individual line for each policy you analyze, but we also give you an overall existing. So in my case, that's the yellow C line here for all the policies we're taking a look at. I've added the IA mixed investment benchmark. You can choose any benchmark you wish from the manage benchmark button here at the top, and we've made some categories for you to choose from. What we also take a look at are, of course, the performance tables. So we put it all very nicely, neatly in these tables here for you to take a look at. Further down, we have a scatter chart where you can choose the performance period between 1, 3, and 5 years, along with the table at the bottom. And lastly, we take a look at the breakdown. So if we start with the asset class, that's going to be for my overall existing investments. I can take a look at a simplified view, so I know the level of equities versus fixed income, for example. And we proceed with the same type of charts for the sectors, the country, and regional breakdown by equity and fixed income breakdown. Before you build the recommendation, you might wish to download the report. When you click on download the report, you'll have an option to download it as a PDF or Word document, and you will be able to tick or untick any pages you wish to include. For the performance and the scatter charts, you can pick various data frames. So when you click on download as a PDF, for example, this is the type of report you would get, where you can white label the first page, change the cover picture. You can also change any of the colors that you wish to change in here. And we are then scrolling down through the existing report with our portfolio analysis, with all the breakdowns, the cost and charges analysis, along with the charts. I've included 2 performance charts in here, and then we are taking a look at the performance tables, as long as max drawdown, max gain, and our scatter charts.